You have $2.40 to spend on grapes and bananas. Graph the equation 1 2/10 times x plus 6/10 times y equals 2 4/10, where x is the number of pounds of grapes and y is the number of pounds of bananas. Before we can graph the equation, we need to find the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Let's find the x-intercept first. Remember, to find the x-intercept, substitute 0 for y. We have the equation 1 2/10 times x plus 6/10 times y equals 2 4/10. When we substitute 0 for y, we get 1 2/10 times x plus 6/10 times 0 equals 2 4/10. 1 2/10 x plus 6/10 times 0 is 1 2/10 x. Now we need to divide each side by 1 2/10 to get the variable x by itself. 1 2/10 divided by 1 2/10 is 1 times x, which is x. And 2 4/10 divided by 1 2/10 is 2. So the x-intercept is 2. Now let's find the y-intercept. Remember, to find the y-intercept, substitute 0 for x. We have the equation 1 2/10 times x plus 6/10 times y equals 2 4/10. When we substitute 0 for x, we get 1 2/10 times 0 plus 6/10 times y equals 2 4/10. 1 2/10 times 0 plus 6/10 y is 6/10 y. Divide each side by 6/10 to get the variable y by itself. 6/10 divided by 6/10 is 1 times y, which is y, and 2 4/10 divided by 6/10 is 4. So the y-intercept is 4. Now we are ready to graph the equation. First, we need to label the axes. We have the x-axis and the y-axis. Label the axes in increments of 1, because the x-intercept is 2 and the y-intercept is 4. Because the x-intercept is 2, plot 2, 0 on the graph. And because the y-intercept is 4, plot 0, 4 on the graph. Draw a line through the points. This is the graph of the equation 1 2/10 x plus 6/10 y equals 2 4/10. Interpret the intercepts. The x-intercept, 2, means that you can buy 2 pounds of grapes if you don't buy any bananas. And the y-intercept, 4, means that you can buy 4 pounds of bananas if you don't buy any grapes.